#Acer Predator Orion 5000 Gaming Desktop Script. So you know how most mid-range gaming desktops just feel kind of sluggish? You're playing newer titles and they're barely keeping up, or you're trying to stream while gaming and everything just starts to stutter. It's frustrating because you're not getting the experience you paid for. But the Acer Predator Orion 5000 actually handles all of that without the massive price tag you'd expect. If you're thinking about upgrading your gaming setup, this one's worth a closer look. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. This machine rocks an Intel Core i7-14700F with 20 cores that boost up to 5.4 GHz, paired with an RTX 4070 graphics card with 12 GB of VRAM. That's a genuinely solid combination that doesn't mess around. The first thing you'll notice is just how fast everything loads. Game launches, Windows startup, loading into multiplayer lobbies, they all happen quicker than you'd expect. I'm talking 5 to 10 seconds faster than older systems, which sounds small until you're doing it 50 times a day. Gaming performance is where this really shines. You're hitting consistent frame rates in demanding titles without having to turn everything down to low settings. Playing Baldur's Gate 3 or the newer Call of Duty games? You're getting smooth, stable performance at high or ultra settings. It's also genuinely capable at streaming if that's something you care about. You can run your game at high settings while streaming to Twitch without everything falling apart, which saves you from having to buy a separate capture card setup. The build quality feels pretty premium too. There's a tempered glass side panel so you can actually see the components inside, and the aesthetic is clean without being over the top with RGB everywhere. The system comes with 16 GB of DDR5 RAM and a 1 TB PCIe Gen 4 SSD, which is plenty of space for your OS, a few major games, and other files. Connectivity is solid with Wi-Fi 6E built in, so you're not locked into Ethernet if you don't want to be. Let me hit the honest part. The real pros here are the performance-to-price ratio and the fact that it handles demanding workloads without bottlenecking itself. You're also getting decent upgrade potential down the road if you want to add more RAM or storage later. The cons? 16 GB of RAM is good, but power users might want 32 for heavy multitasking. And honestly, the case design, while nice looking, isn't quite as easy to work inside compared to some competitors. But these are pretty minor issues if you're just looking for a plug-and-play gaming machine. This is a solid choice if you want something that just works and performs at a level where you're not worrying about your hardware holding you back. Grab it through the link below if it seems like what you need, and let me know in the comments if you end up picking one up. Thanks for watching.